themselves. What someone did. What someone did and how it hung. This is, yes, he did. Coke. Oh, cocaine. I'm like, what? I was like, coke line. Cocaine. JP. Wait. M. Johnson. So, the same God, different timeline. I looked at that Encantano movie. Encanto movie. I've seen that today too. Secret Gnostic. Karmic police, Lord have mercy. Court, legal paperwork. Kayak.com. I seen cruise on my other video. Go through the dark to find the light. Kayak. Right. Mischievous child. Healing self heals the world. Drop. Healing yourself heals the world. It's not as easy as it sounds, but we should be all working on it. Yeah, that was something like, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Ooh, ooh. Call on God where feet may fail. Ooh. Hold on, I'm just gonna play this song because that's my shit. I might cry, y'all. I might cry. I just might cry. Why is it like acting crazy? Why acting crazy? Let me tell you that my feet never walked out. Then you walk up higher. Baby, you make hungry. It's like one of my favorite songs. It made me cry like every time. So if you don't see me cry, just know I'm holding it. Okay? Mind your business is all. Just mind your business. I do not own the rights to any of these songs. Study. It may not be the time to eat no hella sweets because I've been fasting and I put some fucking agave syrup on my shit. And I don't know if they fucking put something in my fucking syrup or what. But shit, maybe they put some cocaine in that shit because my tongue was numb, but then I would feel different. So it couldn't be that. So I don't know. Our bodies are crystallizing, so the best way to help your body go through the ascension and the transformation of what's happening from one world to another is to, of course, break generational curses, but also what will help you with that, extremely help you with that, is having a healthy diet. A healthy diet. And and I won't stop now. I'll call upon your name. In your embrace, I am yours, and you are mine. My trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you may call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. My faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. I don't care what nobody say. That, I love that fucking song. Because when I was going through my awakening in this struggle, sometimes you just have those songs that keep you going. I touch y'all fade back tears. In the presence of my Savior. Fucking Nineveh. Jeez Louise. Okay, so. But fasting, cleansing, plenty of water will help you with that. And I think that's just a way in my body telling me, like, no fucking sweets. Like, I think that's just pretty much why I would rather rather have like, peanuts and walnuts, and I would eat more earthy herbs and stuff. Like cinnamon. Like when I did eat regular cereal, it was not so regular though, right? It got poison in it. Quite literally, rat poisoning. I ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I ate just more earthy things. I didn't like the fucking Fruit Loops. I mean, the most sweetest thing I would probably eat was the Captain Crunch with the berries. That's about as it got from me. I didn't like the Fruit Loops. I didn't like the fucking Lucky Charms. I ate the plain cereal more than the fucking Charms. Like, I just didn't like it. I was that child they call weird. I like the healthy food. And you know what's crazy is, if we fed our children healthy food, and I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, when they get old enough to choose, they're going to eat healthier food. Oh, I went out of my playlist. I was like, why didn't I keep on playing? What's this? So, I just did. And let your child, you know what I mean, show you, because a lot of our children already know. People used to ask me, like, how you get your children to eat such healthy food, Well, it was always in me. And if I had a choice of eating better, I would have eaten better. You know what I mean? I loved healthy food. I liked in my vegetables, some vegetables I didn't like, but I rather would have liked to eat healthy than not. And I just gave that option to my children. And when I did make the complete transition, and we chose actually as a family, you know, and we seen the benefits because we were like, hey, we're going to try it out for this long. And if it, we're going to see and we're going to sit down and write out the benefits and talk about the benefits and whatnot. We're going to talk about this and see what did we notice differently. And I always tell people this, and my children noticed. People shouldn't say that children don't have or should be seen, not heard. They should give them, options and really talk to their children like on a regular basis. A lot of children don't get that. I was able to give my children that. So we have like a decent relationship. Like, really, 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 really just decent relationship. That's why my babies feel so like they could talk to me about anything. And I love it. But that made our bond even stronger. Us going through that experience and transformation of our lives together made our bond even better. It made our bond even better. And it's just something that I just really, 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 I really enjoyed. And they enjoyed it. Even when they were like babies, when they were younger, I would go to like the dollar store and I would buy the dried fruit. And they thought that shit was candy. They would fuck it up. They would eat it up. Because it was sweet as hell. It would taste just like candy, but it was healthier for them. So, when you train them into that mindset and you make it fun and you make it look like what everybody else got or whatever, or you just teach them the benefit, most of all, is just a really good thing to be honest with your children and be transparent with them. It just it's better. People say no, it's not good, but it's not good to lie to your child because then you're teaching them to grow up and be a fucking narcissist and a fucking habitual liar, toxic ass being. You're creating more generational curse. You're creating more stagnancy. Of course, there's a healthy and safe boundary of being honest and sharing information. And, that should be taught as well in between because you can't like split them up. It all is as a whole because these things happen on a daily basis. So, just have that talk to your inner child, have that talk to your children, because they're always willing to learn and willing to listen and ready to give feedback. The moment that you stop and you stagnate that feedback is that moment they're going to remember where that line was drawn and that boundary of trust started going up and just you made their inner child small and minute, like it didn't matter anymore. So it becomes harder for them to express, and then they give you the basic, like, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. They give you the basics of what everybody says, and everybody is not fine. Everybody is not okay. You know what I'm saying? This world is ghetto. Ghetto. It's ghetto. I'm getting chills. Excuse me. So, We should always this is Whitney Houston. I love the Lord. Um, just give your children that, man. They deserve that. They don't deserve to be harmed, hurt, and belittled, and beat down, and slapped, and kicked, and punched, and shoved in a corner all the time. You know, I would tell my children, go cry. And when you're done crying, then come and talk to me. I told them, I had to just relearn parenting. And there's even, CPS workers. I had a CPS worker walk up on me one time and I'm scolding them. I'm scolding the hell out of them. I'm telling them, I forgot what even happened that time. They were younger. I forgot what happened. But I was scolding them. And she just walked us the door. Doo, doo, doo. I was like, oh, hey. I'll let her in right away. And, she didn't say nothing about it. It's just like when somebody knows the love and the time that they put into their job, because at that time my son was going through speech therapy. And we were going through a lot at that time. And someone was really, really she was really kind. She was very, very kind, and she helped us out a lot. I'm appreciative of good workers when there are good workers. There are good workers. Just as much as there are bad ones, there are good ones. But she helped me get into speech therapy and everything, and then shit happened and ended up having to move. Yeah, that was actually the house that I had to keep on. Like, by the time I left that place, it was better than when I left it. And that's all I can say. At least it was. It was better than when I left it. Then when I got into it, shit, for real. I would clean behind my refrigerators and deep clean at least 3 to 4 times a year. Definitely twice a year. So it was cool. Just give your children that. Give them that safe, open haven place that they can come talk to you. And, the best thing that I can tell you as a parent is to build a relationship with the God that will help you. And that is a very trusted source as to helping you and guiding you on your journey with your child to a better relationship with themselves. It's not about you. but they are a part of you too. They are a part of your inner child. They are part of the creation that you brought in the energy and of the vibration, and when they were created. So you have to think, and this is what a lot of people don't think about. You got to think, what vibration, what mindset were you having when you conceived and made that child? So then that'll also help you better understand you and your child and what you're going to have to try to teach them and guide them through. And that's funny. The last one was Whitney Houston, I Love the Lord, and this one is The Best in Me, Margaret Sapp. Saw the best in me. So you're going to see the best of what you put in that child, and you're going to see the best of what generational curses you have to break. And, you know, I have this theory of when you're really in love, you have girls. And when you have, like, when that love and that trust is broken, you have boys. And, yeah, boy and a girl, then it's a bit of a mix-up then, right? Cray cray. We would say if the boy comes after the girl, which in both cases this is the case. um, you know, you have then found out that the love is not truly there anymore, and it's more than likely just time for some healing. And that comes into the play of respecting boundaries. When it gets so spiritual, y'all gonna understand, like, it's deeper than, oh, let me take a break and go fuck. It's not that. It's let me take a break and be to myself. Be to yourself, and I'm be to myself. We still gonna be here for each other. That's what the true break is. It's not this old modern bullshit ass broken down, ways of what they taught us to be toxic. It's the ways in what. Oh, I still didn't grab my damn thing. Shoot. Kick myself in the butt. It is just that. It's learning how to respect the boundaries of your significant other when they don't want to have sex, when they don't want to talk, but they're doing it in a healthy way. It's not that they are disregarding or evading constantly, because if they are truly in a thought form, that's funny. I look down and it says reflect. When they are reflecting and not projecting energy blockages, energy blockages on the other side, that better relationship starts to come into themselves and into your relationship and into the more than possibility that can help better the situation. That's when you will learn the respect of what is and what is not. you know, I know one time I was like, please stop and talk to me. Like, what is it? And I grabbed my ex's shirt like this, and I was just like, what? Like, wait. And it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It was just like, wait, like, hold on, like, and, you know, so I got this old crooked ass finger of mine. He just yanked it, and I was just like stopped in the hell finger, and I was just like, damn. I was like, well, fuck. The fuck. But, later on, I know then that was like the first time I ever thought about getting an abortion. And I wanted a boy so bad. I wanted a boy so bad. And I was like, no, what if this is my baby, that God is going to give me, and, I get rid of it. So I couldn't ever do that shit. That shit, I would be real fucked up. Man, today, if I ever had did any of that on purpose, I would be fucked up. Because, I don't know, that's just too much of a burden for me to bear. There's just some things that I could not bring myself into doing. Just with the values of things that I went through at a young age, and just knowing naturally on a spiritual level, I'm like, dang, I see why I could not do that. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else. It's just that that's personally what I went through. Like, I went through that. And I made myself go through it. And I made myself be responsible for, things that I was going through. Because I always said I didn't want to make my children suffer for, having a child that, I was raped or whatever. I said I never want to make them, wouldn't be their fault. I told that to God, like, at a very young age. Because I was adopted. So it's just like, I don't know, that coincide with me hand in hand. It's just like how I feel about the judgment of death in prison. Nobody has no right but God. And if God wanted me to heaven, trust me, it'll happen. Naturally. Is that off of Ice Age? I think it was off of Ice Age. But God, I just like, I wouldn't been able to do it. I didn't, and I couldn't. So I ended up keeping my son, but lo and behold, like, it's like trying to hold on to a love that's not there. But I had my beautiful baby boy. He was the best thing and the worst thing because the pain that I had for Valentine's Day. It's the only thing I really ever got. When me and my ex-husband were younger, he gave me gifts, but then after, I didn't get any. And then, find out years later he had been cheating with a girl, had children, still ain't admitted, still won't say shit about it. Just learn to accept the sorry that you ain't never gonna get. Come on, God. Oh, yeah, God on God with female though. Yacht. So there's traveling. Somebody could be like non-emotional, walking on water. That's walking on your emotions. Kayak, traveling, flowing through your emotions. There's so many different, things and how that can apply. Stalking spiritually. I bet. Little Wayne. Little Wayne, could connect Connecticut? Yeah. Connecticut. Connecticut. BMW. Foster hobosexual. Hobosexual is a person that is homeless and they sleep on your couch, which is really funny. I slept on my couch for the first time last night. And I don't know why. I always like sleeping on couches because I can it's almost like being held to me. It's like damn, I want a pregnancy pillow. I love those. When I was pregnant, oh my God, I would wrap it up like a little coil and I would curl up in the middle and I would go to sleep. Like a little kitty. I would curl up and go to bed. I love that pregnancy pillow. And men actually do get jealous of pregnancy pillows. I think it's funny. Xanax. So somebody on Xanax or depression pills. Oh my God. God just showed me something. That is crazy. I wrote these in two different times. Two different times. Xanax. I had somebody I used to have for a friend, somebody I used to work with. She would just not deal with her emotions. And she was on weed, she was on Xanax, she was on all kind of drugs, like probably drugs I didn't even know about. She used to do dabs. I could never get into dab. Like anything that would make me fucking throw up, I can barely smoke weed without throwing up. Mm-mm. That just reminded me. Maybe I need to pull something from my addictions card. Somebody may be going through addictions. And also fasting and going on a plant-based diet will help you with any addiction. It will. And if you take the proper steps and meditate and start doing self-discipline,